Every single evil thing I've critiqued in the past 3 parts all lead up to this. This is the root of all evil, the government. So, I've got 4 governments I want to diss, but it's primarily America and China that I'm dissing the most, because America's the one I'm most familiar with, and China's the one I hate the most, so, yeah. So basically, anyone that, has anything to do with politics or the government is the amalgamation of evil, and this guy's an idiot. I don't like Trumple. Remember when we bombed a bunch of innocent civilians for oil? That was pretty corrupt, if you ask me. Remember when we bombed innocents on an even bigger scale to flex? Remember where we owned slaves in the 1860s, even though we had machines that worked more efficiently? Can't forget about the time where we basically imprisoned all of the Japanese Americans in the U.S. during World War II. Even now, our nation is more divided and corrupt than it has been since the 1860s. I despise China. I absolutely refuse to believe that bats are appetizing as well as cats and dogs. Do you want to have a happy family of 3 children in China? Too bad the 3rd one dies. Russia. They're going to cause a nuclear war. There is no doubt in my mind. India is absolutely filthy. The rest of the video is in Jonah Diddle's hands.
Okay, so the government now is nothing like what it was. Speaking on American, it all happened around the 60s, whenever the CIA, grew their big old balls for the first time. And after that, everything just kind of went to shit, and they made it specifically so that the middle and lower class would just completely be anally raped for the next millennia, right? So they could get as much money as they could. Now, with that exploitation of the people comes exploiting the stupid people the most, because, they're pretty easy to. So they divide them racially, sexually, everything. They find every division that they can, and then they force them to fight each other like dogs in a ring with Michael Vick. But, nobody notices this because they're too pissed off that this guy has sex with another guy. So, they've got us by the neck. And because people from Mississippi, for some reason, look at a dark-skinned man and automatically think of the devil, there's so much division that we can't unite against a powerful government. And so they can continue to shaft the middle class, regardless of whether or not they want to go against the government, because, blacks, whites, Hispanics, gays, straights, trans, every single one of them want to stab each other to death. And as funny as that would be, it doesn't work.
You're a fucking retard.